Okay, today we're going to tackle the 4x4. Now, I know at first it looks a lot more intimidating, but it really isn't once we break it down. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to solve all the center pieces. So, I'm going to get all these four together, and so forth. So, the hard part with this one is going to be making sure you get your colors on the right side, because if you don't get your colors on the correct side, then it won't solve correctly. But we'll talk about that as we go along. So let's start with the white center, since we're right here on top. So what we're going to do is we're just going to find one that goes in its spot, so it goes right beside this one. I mean, really it could go beside this one, but we're going to put it here. So we're just going to bring it up so it's in a line, move it out of the way, and then bring that back down. So now we've got three pieces up there. So for the last piece, obviously we want it in line with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it. Alright, so we have the double side on the side with the one that we're moving up. And when it comes up, it'll be on the same level as this one. So when we go up, it lines that up. And we just turn it over to the side and bring it back down. And that's one center. So we'll do the yellow side next, which yellow is always going to be opposite of white. Oh, we got two together already, so we'll move them up, move it out of the way, and move that back down. It's important to move that back down because otherwise we'll mess up our white. So we line it up with the side that is opposite of where we want it to go, because when we turn it up, we're going to move it out of the way, and we want to be able to bring this back down and have this fall back into place. So we bring it up, turn it out of the way, and then when we fix our white, it brings those two yellows back down. Just gotta find the last yellow piece, and it's right there. And if you look at it here, you can see that it's on the top of this row. So when it comes up here, it's going to be on the top of this row. So when you go up here, it's going to be right here. So we're going to turn it so it'll line up with that piece. So it lines up, turn it, and there we have it. So now we have our yellow and our white. So I always like to do the green next, and it works out that we've got two of them ready. So we're just going to keep doing it the same way we've been doing it. Just go up, move it out of the way, and bring it back. And we have the last piece here. It's on the bottom. So we rotate it down. So this piece is going to end up here, lined up with that one. Out of the way, back down. Alright, so now is where we're going to figure out where our colors go. So what I do is I put white up and green facing towards me. If green is facing towards me, blue is going to be back here, orange is going to be on the left, and red's going to be on the right. So really, if you just remember that blue is across from green and red is right. So we got two orange ones there. So let's put them on their side. Yes, another orange one there too. So we'll put that up there as well. And the last orange must be on the bottom. Yep, and it's on the bottom row there. So line it up so it'll come up on the bottom. Okay. So now this one's going to be blue. So up, move it over, and down. And then the last one. So up, move over, back down. So you have it. We have all of our centers done. And don't worry, once we start doing actual algorithms, I'll put algorithms on. But this is really just reducing the puzzle down to a more workable form. So we're not really doing any algorithms yet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to match all these edge pieces with their corresponding edge piece. So since we've got yellow and orange done, let's find, oh, we got red and white done as well. Well, let's find the other yellow and green, and it's right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it so that one's on the top and one's on the bottom. You're just going to bring it over so that it's lined up. Bring it to the top, and bring one over that's not together. Bring it back down, and then fix your centers. Alright? So let's find another one. So let's find the blue and red. And it's right here. So just put it over there. We got one on the bottom, one on the top. Put it in line. Down, and then fix your center. Alright, so let's find the white and green. It's right here. Okay, and this is the only one that isn't fixed up there, so I'm going to turn it so it's out, so we don't knock it out of the way. Because we want to make sure we only replace it with one that's not matched up. Otherwise we'll mess up the ones we're already fixing. Okay, orange and blue, orange and blue. So if you have them where they're across from each other like this, all you have to do is just move it up to the top layer and then just move it over to the other side. So, let's see, it was here, and we just put it up here and moved it over to this face. There are fancy algorithms for doing all that, but it's really not necessary. This might take a little bit longer, but it's going to be easier to remember for starting out. So we're just chipping away at it, just fixing edge pieces. So we got yellow and red, and it's over here. See, just move it over. Don't forget to fix your center, otherwise you'll be back to square one. Alright, we got orange and white. Okay, all of those are already fixed, so I'm going to put this one up there. And then move the orange and white over. And fix our centers. So now we're getting down. So we got the last two. Yep. So all of them are done except for these two. So this will be the first algorithm, and I'll put that down in this, on the bottom of the screen. So what you want to do is you want to line it up so that this piece is across from its partner and this piece is across from its partner. If you happen to have it where it's not lined up, you know, like this, just do the same algorithm that we did before. You know, just put it up on the top, move it over, and bring it back down so that they're lined up with each other, alright? So here's the algorithm. Just going to move bottom two layers over, this side up, face, or top, side, face, side, face, side up, and then just fix your centers. So, or move those double layers back over, and I'll put the algorithm down there. So now you have all your edge pieces. So now let's do our daisy, just like we would have done on the 3x3. So from this point, you're going to solve it just like a 3x3. There will be some different parodies that could pop up on you, and we'll cover those as they come. So we'll solve this one out, and if it doesn't happen on this solve, then I'll just put those parodies at the end. So, just making our daisy, and flipping those whites over to make our white cross. White cross. And that one even happens to be in the right spot. Alright. So, just like with the 3x3, bring this over to the orange side, and turn it away, bring that side down, and fix white. Sorry, this cube really doesn't turn very well. I need to buy a new 4x4. So, put it underneath where it needs to go, turn it away, line it up, fix your white. And our last white piece is right here. So we put it underneath where it needs to go, turn it out of the way, down, and there's our white side with our T, all the way around. So now we can flip her back over, and we're going to put in our edge pieces. And we do that just like we do on the 3x3. So this piece needs to go here. So moving it out of the way, moving this side up, back over, dropping that piece into place, kicking it back out of the way, moving our face up, fixing our white. And I'll put all these algorithms on here again, even though I put them on there on the 3x3 video. I'll put them on this one as well. So, turn it away, up. We're gonna kick this piece back to that corner. Come down, it lines her up. Kick it out of the way one more time so that we turn that face up. Okay, we got red and blue. Line it up with red, and it's going to go right here. So I'm going to turn it away. This side up. Kick that back. Drop it into place. Kick it back again. Turn that up. Fix our white. Alright, so this one's in the right spot, it's just turned, so let's turn it. So let's just put this piece down here. And then put it down in the right direction. So all I did was the same algorithm that we were using to put in all the other edge pieces. I just put a yellow piece down there so I could bring it up and put it back down the right direction. So now we're to our familiar yellow line. So we're going to do our algorithm for that. Yellow L. And it could not have come out more perfect, huh? That same algorithm again. Now we've got the yellow cross. So I'll definitely have to do the parity at the end because it didn't pop up right there. What would happen is you would have ended up with this, and you would have had to do an algorithm to flip this one piece over. But I'll show you that at the end. So now we're here, and we have a matching one on the back. So we're gonna do it here. And move over. Now, I'm not saying all of these algorithms because this is definitely a more advanced cube, and I kind of expect that if you are trying to solve this cube, you've solved a 3x3, but I will put all of the algorithms in the bottom for sure. So we got this one's in the right spot, and it looks like that's it. So the other one's in the right spot. Okay, we gotta do it again. Now with a 4x4, it is possible to only have 2 corners in the right spot. And that's the other parity that I'm gonna have to show you. But for this one's, they're all in the right spot. So we'll finish her out. Remember to always finish your algorithm or you'll mess up your cube, and also make sure you don't turn your entire cube, you just turn the areas you're working on. And you'll get your whole cube solved. Alright, so I'll mix this up and show you those different parities. Okay, so this is the algorithm for flipping this piece over. So you see how you'll end up for your white cross, and you end up with just this. So you need to flip this piece over. So the way to do that is it gets a little complicated, but we'll go slow. So you're gonna move right center down, move the top twice. Left center down, and you're gonna move the face twice. And then you're going to learn the left center back up, and then you're going to turn the face twice. And then you're going to do the right center up twice, and top twice. Right center up once, and top twice. Right center down, top twice. You're going to turn the face twice, turn the right center twice, and then you're going to turn the face back down. And that's the parity for fixing the white cross, and then from there you'll go on with solving your cube. Okay, so the other possibility is that you'll come down to your corners and you'll end up with 2 in the right spot. And like you know, with the 3x3 that's impossible. With the 4x4 it is possible. So we have this one in the right spot, and we have this one in the right spot. So both of these are in the wrong spot. So what we have to do is we have to swap these 2 corners. And this is, it looks more complicated than it is. It's a really simple algorithm. So you're only going to be moving the middle side and the top 2 layers. So you're going to move the middle right twice, and you're just flipping it over. So you can go either direction with it because you're just flipping it over. And you're going to turn the top twice. And then you're going to turn the middle twice again. And then you're going to turn the top half of the cube twice. And then you're going to turn the middle right again 2 more times till it's yellow again. And then you're going to turn the top half of the cube twice. And now you're going to come back to that same situation where you've got your green and blue sides of the T, so you're going to have to fix that again. And then you've got this corner in the right spot. right spot, right spot, right spot, right spot. So we'll do that algorithm again. Don't forget to finish your algorithms. I do not recommend buying this cube. This is an actual Rubik's brand cube, and it's been this way since I bought it. I would recommend a different brand for sure, but it does what it needs to do. And there's your cube. We're gonna do the 5x5 next week, and I'd love it if you would comment what cubes you'd like to see done in the future, or what cubes you'd like to learn, what questions you have. Just hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.